Hey yo! Welcome back. It's time for more Commander shenanigans. I just got my new Secret Lair Commander Raining Cats and Dogs deck. So I'm very excited because if you followed any of my social media for any time ever, you'll know how much I love my kitties. Thank you for being a part of Secret Lair. Yeah, you're welcome. Meh. So I'm very excited about the double-faced cards in here. The double-faced Cat Dog Soul Ring, the double-faced Ginny Fae and Jetmir, and Anointed Procession. The basic lands are animal themed. Everything is very cool and very cute, and I'm very much looking forward to taking a good look at everything here. So let's see. We've got a cat dog life counter. Your cat counts you down from 40 to 21, and then you get from 20 to 1. Yeah, you get down to 1 on the back side. You got a lovely spacer and cats and dogs. A little art going on. Fire Kitty. Fire Kitty's very cute. And then this is some of the art from Rin and Seri Inseparable, which is the face commander. Hey, looky there. Rin and Seri Inseparable. Now, I'm loving one thing that they're doing with these in that there are multiple face commanders and they give you the thick stock version of all of them. And like I said, they're all double-faced. So here's one of your Rin and Seri arts with the pupper licking the kitty. And then here is one that is much more appropriate with the cat using the dog to his natural state as, well, conveyance, manservant, cat servant, whatever. Then you've got Jetmir, Nexus of Revels, cat with a cat. Or maybe it's a cat using dogs. So, or Ginny Fae, Jetmir's second elf druid who makes cats or dogs. On this side, she's got dogs. On this side, she's a crazy cat lady. I have a Ginny Fae deck. I love my Ginny Fae deck. She's a crazy cat lady. So I'm here for every bit of it. Then you've got the same cards in regular thickness and again, double-sided. Anointed Procession. This is the most expensive pre-reprint card in the set. It was, the base version of this was going for about, I think, 40 or 50 bucks at one point. So it also comes in a dog and cat version. This looks like it's a mischievous catgeist or maybe a displacer kitten. But yeah, you can choose whether or not your Anointed Procession uses the cat art or the dog art. And then there's the soul ring, which is so freaking cute. And then, you know, sometimes your soul ring is a frisbee. Drop it, drop it. What a pretty bauble, thought the cat, extending her paw. Such beauty belongs on the floor. Yeah, all right, that's a very cat thing to think. So now what's in the deck? Alms Collector. Yeah, card's fine. It's a little bit like a Notion Thief, only it's less brutal to your opponents. So we like an Alms Collector. Dusk to Dawn. The front side, destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater. Now, if you're using Ginny Fae to make cats, you're good, because the cats are 2/2s. If you're using Ginny Fae to make dogs, you got a problem because your dogs are 3/1s. So pay attention when you're casting this. And then Dawn, Aftermath. Return all creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. That's lovely unless you're hitting a token strategy, in which case it's flipping useless. Felidar Retreat. I love me some Felidar Retreat. I think it's one of the best landfall enchantments out there. I run it in token decks. I run it in landfall decks. I play this card a lot. High Cliff Felidar. I don't know what this is. Oh, this is from the Game Night set. All right. 5 generic and 2 white for a 5/5 cat beast with vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, pick the biggest thing each opponent controls and destroy them. All right, I dig it. Jazal Goldmane, old card, super mediocre. Lion Sash, an equipment cat. The card's great. Just lets you chew up something in a graveyard. Loyal Warhound. Because, you know, who's a good boy? He's a good boy. Pack Leader. Makes all your good boys better. Regal Caracal. Other cats you control get +1/+1 and have lifelink. Makes all your cats bigger badasses. Sky Hunter Strike Force. Has melee, which means it gets +1/+1 for each opponent you attacked each combat. Then, if your commander's out, all your stuff has melee, so your stuff can get big. Stalking Leonin. I don't really care for this card very much. It's not something I secretly choose an opponent. You gotta take notes. I'm not here to take notes. Ooh, I like Takassia's Welcome. I like it as an include in this deck. Card's fantastic in general. It's like a that little dude who Mentor of the Meek. It's like a Mentor of the Meek, except you only get it once, but you don't have to pay anything extra on top of it. Cursed Mirror. Cursed Mirror is great. Komainu Battle Armor, an equipment dog to go with your equipment cat. Now these reconfigure creatures like this. You can cast it for 3 and it's just a dog. It's a 2/2 creature with menace. Or you pay 4 and then it becomes an equipment. You can put this equipment dog onto your cat and it'll get +2/+2 and menace. So it's like armor that your other creature then wields. Feline Sovereign. Your cats are bigger and they can't be harmed by dogs. Hungry Lynx, Made Strats. Kasali Slingers. I didn't realize this was in the deck. This card was quite expensive for a while. I don't know if it still is or not. Probably going to drop a little with this reprint, but this Commander deck sold out pretty quickly, so I don't think this is going to that's going to end up having much impact on the price of this card. Realm Walker. It's a cat and a dog. Why is that important? Because Ren and Seri. Whenever you cast a dog, you make a cat. Whenever you cast a cat, you make a dog. So whenever you cast a changeling, you make one of each. Return of the Wild Speaker. If you don't know what this card does, why are you even watching this channel? Kit Kanto, Mayhem Diva. This card's quite good. It's very strong. A friend of mine has a Kit Kanto deck, and he just uses it to control the board and control where things are going. Marisi, Breaker of the Coil. This card is rough. This thing's hard to fight against. It's very good. Febine, Boss's Confidant. This one actually kind of underperforms to me. It's 6 mana for a 3/6 that gives your creature tokens haste. And it's fine. And then its parlay ability can be strong, but man, 6 mana is just tough. Showdown of the Scalds. The card's fine. It's a little bit of an odd include. It's an impulse draw thing and a +1/+1 counters thing, so it's a little weird, I think. Basilisk Collar. Again, it's a little bit of an odd include, I think. Maskwood Nexus. This makes everything changelings, and that's really good with Ren and Seri. Vanquisher's Banner. Same deal. Pick cat or dog. Your stuff gets bigger, and then whenever you cast a spell of the chosen type, draw a card. This can be a very strong draw engine. Animal Sanctuary can buff your kitties or your puppers. Canopy Vista is super mediocre land. Cinderglade, also very mediocre. Clifftop Retreat's fine. I don't like Fortified Village or the Show Me Lands, whatever you call them. I just don't care for them very much. So that also includes Game Trail. Jetmir's Garden is great. This was had also gotten pretty expensive from what I understand. Probably for Strength and Standard. Scattered Groves, Brimaz, Cat Daddy. I love me some Brimaz. Brimaz is great. Cast Out's pretty good. I mean, it's an O-ring with flash, so it's fine. Crib Swap is good. Now, even though this is an instant, it is a tribal instant, so it does have a creature type. So this will trigger Ren and Siri. King of the Pride, swell up your kitties. Mirror Entity. Now, this can be a finisher. Mirror Entity can absolutely end a game. Oreskos Explorer, another mediocre ramp card in white. Path to Exile is great. Set's Tiger. Whew. They went way back. They went into the Wayback Machine for this guy, and mostly it's an escape hatch. It's an eject button because you pay for and flash it in when somebody's alpha striking you, and you get protection from the color of your choice. So let's say somebody's sending a pile of red stuff your way. Flash this in, you get protection from red, and you live another turn. But it is 4 mana for a 3/3, so it's okay. Spirited Companion, I love this dog. I love anything that draws me cards. Cat Sun Zenith, yay. White Mane Lion, bounce something back to your hand. Impact Tremors is going to be great in this deck because you're making a bunch of dudes. Tarian Mauler is a cat and a dog, and whenever an opponent plays a spell, it gets bigger. Warp World. I hate Warp World. I hate all of these super chaotic cards. They're almost always all in red. I hate them just because they make the games go so much longer. It's a worse reset than a board wipe in my mind. And then Beastmaster Ascension is the exact opposite because this is a finisher. This will absolutely kill the entire table. Because if you swing out with 7 creatures, you will put 7 quest counters on Beastmaster Ascension in that turn, and then all your stuff gets +5/+5. Cultivate's your basic ramp card. Farseek's your basic ramp card. Greater Tanuki. I did it all for Tanuki. Tanuki. Yeah, I know. Fred Durst sucks, but it's funny. Yeah, it's a big dog. Don't really care. Keeper of Fables. Love it in this deck. You're going to make a ton of creatures, and very few of them are going to be human. So you're going to hit with them. Lurking Predators. I don't have a solid count on how many creatures are in this deck, so I don't know if you're triggering it often enough to be useful. At 6 mana, that's tough. Masked Vandal. Shouldn't this be a raccoon, though? I get it. It's wearing a mask and it's a shapeshifter, but Masked Vandal? It should be a trash panda. Come on. Missed opportunity, folks. But again, it's a cat and a dog. Nakatl War Pride. This is fine. It essentially has Myriad, but not quite. It's kind of an early Myriad. When this attacks, you make a copy of it for every creature your opponent controls. And this can only, and you can't pile blocks. So if your opponent has 6 1/1s, well, you're going to get 6 Nakatl War Prides, and you'll wipe out all of your opponent's board. They can't jump everything together. Nature's Lore, ramp, great. Temur Sabertooth can do lots of stupid things, and it can do lots of stupid things in these colors. Shocker, they didn't put Dockside Extortionist in the pre-con deck anymore. But if you run Dockside with Temur Sabertooth, you basically do infinite Dockside loops, where you cast Dockside, you get a minimum of 4. As long as you get 4 treasures, you can make infinite Docksides. You really want to make at least 5 treasures, because then you're actually profiting and making infinite mana and infinite Dockside interactions. Because you play your Dockside on, you got 2 mana, you play your Dockside. You've already got Temur Sabertooth on board. Well, you make 5 treasures with Dockside. Pay 2 of those. Use 2 of those treasures to bounce Dockside. Use 2 more of those treasures to replay Dockside. You have a net of 1 treasure. But your Dockside comes in, makes you 5 again. So you keep repeating that until you got infinite treasures. 3 visits. All right. The ramp in this deck is pretty good. Fleetfoot Panther. I don't think this card is very good. Arcane Signet. Bloodline Pretender. It's a cat dog, and then you pick cat or dog. Herald's Horn. Aketra's Monument. That seems a little... Not crazy about this include. Skull Clamp. Josh Leaquai said it best. If Skull Clamp's in your deck and it's supposed to be in there, it's probably the best card in your deck. You'll notice that Rin and Seri make 1/1s. So cast any cat or dog, clamp it, make the token, clamp the token, draw 2 cards. Then we're into the mana base. Command Tower, Exotic Orchard, Jungle Shrine, Crows and Verge, Path of Ancestry, Rootbound Crag, Sunpetal Grove. That's not bad, honestly. But now we get to the cute stuff. Look at the doggos! And there's a couple of kitties around there too. But look at the babies. There are 10 planes in that deck. All of them have cute dog and cat. Oh, look at that corgi. Oh, that's the cutest little thing ever. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 mountains. And then the cats. These are chunky boys. They got some Maine Coon going on up in there. And you got 7 forests. And then you also have dog, cat tokens. So your tokens are reversible. You got dog and cat tokens. And then the other stuff that they make, your 2/2 cat beasts, 2/2 cats, 3/1 dogs, rats, shapeshifters, other cats, other lifelink cats, cat soldiers, shapeshifters, and then the bonus cards are 9 lives, which sucks. The card is just bad. Not a fan. And then Yoshimaru, ever faithful. Who's the best boy? Yoshimaru's the best boy. I don't know how great this is in this deck, but it's a good card. Now, so what are we doing with this deck? I feel like the composition of the deck, it wants to be a Rin and Seri deck. I think that it doesn't make enough tokens without Rin and Seri on the field to be a Jetmir or Jinnie Fay deck natively. So I think that we're going to play it as a Rin and Seri deck because so much stuff triggers to make tokens. Then when you draw into Jetmir or Jinnie Fay, they're way better. But I could be wrong. And hey, eventually I'm going to be putting these cards into, some of these will go into my existing Jinnie Fay deck, just because they're awesome art versions. So, but for now, we're going to run Rin and Seri as the commander, and we're going to run it with the cat riding the dog because cats rule and dogs drool. Literally. So, that's the plan. I'm going to leave this up unaltered and play it at least once, maybe twice, without changing anything. Then we'll start tweaking a little, or maybe I just put stuff in Jenny Faye, but I'll probably tweak it a little. I had a Rin and Seri deck for a while that I quite enjoyed playing. Obvious quick cuts. I don't know if I'm keeping Jazal Goldmane or not. I don't love it. Loyal Warhound is really just catch-up ramp. It depends on what power level I want to upgrade it to. Pack Leader's just good. Regal Caracle's just good. I'll probably ditch Stalking Leonin just because I don't care for it very much. I didn't count to see how many land are in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 38 land, so a couple of land can go. I will probably cut down on the number of basics because what did I say it was? 10, 7, and 5? That's a pile of basic land. And there's too much stuff already that comes into play tapped. So unless I'm playing this against precons, it's just going to get outpaced so quickly. But the deck, I've already played against this deck once, and it's pretty strong, again, for a precon. But I'm interested to play it myself to see how it goes. And mostly I'm just in it for the Soul Ring with a cat on it. I mean, come on. That's flippin' adorable. And the Anointed Procession is also super cute. So I think they did a good job. Hit me up in the comments with what changes you think I should make to the deck. What should I put in? What should I take out? And I'll be back to let you know how it plays in a bit.